Welcome to the cozy forest, where our little friend Labubu had just found the most magnificent golden brown chocolate chip cookie in the entire world. It smells like warm vanilla and sweet chocolate melt. How do you turn one tiny cookie into 5? Labubu is about to try some hilarious magic. But first, let us look at this perfect masterpiece of a treat. Just as Labubu is about to take his very first bite, look who arrives! His best friends in the whole wide world! The fluffy little bunny, the energetic squirrel, the sweet baby bear, and the gentle little fawn. Their tummies are rumbling and their eyes are wide with hope. They smelled the fresh cookie from all the way across the forest. Oh dear! This is a very big dilemma! Labubu only has one single cookie, but there are 5 hungry friends in total, including himself. He looks at the cookie, then at his friends, and back to the cookie. How can one little cookie satisfy everyone? Sharing it means everyone only gets a tiny, tiny crumb. There must be another way. Suddenly, ding! A brilliant, sparky idea pops into Labubu's head. If he can't divide the cookie, maybe he can multiply it. Yes, he decides that he is going to become Labubu the Great Magician. With a little bit of magic, he believes he can turn this one delicious cookie into 5 big, beautiful cookies for everyone. Ta-da! Presenting Labubu the Magnificent! Clad in a majestic red cape and a slightly oversized black top hat, he is ready to perform some spectacular culinary sorcery. His friends watch in absolute awe, clapping their paws and hooves, waiting to see the magical transformation of their afternoon snack. For his very first trick, Labubu waves his magic wand in circular motions. He closes his eyes tight, mutters some funny made-up magical words, and envisions 5 giant cookies appearing out of thin air. Sparkles of purple and gold light begin to dance around the chocolate chip cookie. Is it working? Poof! The magic smoke clears and… wait a minute! That is not 5 cookies! Instead, a lovely little yellow daisy has sprouted right from the middle of the cookie. Labubu's jaw drops, and his friends can't help but giggle. It is a very beautiful flower indeed, but unfortunately, flowers do not taste like chocolate chips. Not giving up so easily, Labubu decides to try the classic hat trick. He takes off his giant black top hat, places it upside down on the table, and gently drops the single cookie inside. He taps the hat 3 times with his wand. "Abracadabra, cookie-dabra," he whispers, hoping for a chocolatey miracle. With a dramatic flourish, Labubu reaches deep into his top hat and pulls out a squeaky yellow rubber duck. Squeak, squeak! The forest friends tilt their heads in confusion, and Labubu looks at the toy duck with utter bewilderment. Where did the cookie go? And more importantly, how do you eat a rubber duck? Definitely not a tasty snack. It is time to bring out the big guns. Labubu decides that potion making is the key to multiplying his delicious treat. He sets up a bright green toy cauldron and begins mixing colorful, sparkling ingredients. A drop of starry blue syrup, a pinch of glittery pink sugar, and a whole lot of imagination. He is creating a super-duper cookie growth potion. With the utmost precision, Labubu uses a tiny dropper to take one glowing purple droplet from his cauldron. Carefully, slowly, drip, drop. The liquid lands right on the chocolate chip cookie. Suddenly, the cookie begins to hum, glow with a vibrant pinkish light, and vibrate on the wooden table. Something is definitely happening this time. Uh-oh! That was not a growth potion, it was a bouncing potion. Instead of growing, the cookie leaps into the air and starts bouncing wildly off the walls, the ceiling, and the shelves like a crazy pinball. Labubu dives under the table for cover while his friends run around in circles trying to avoid the flying snack. Talk about kitchen chaos! We have a runaway cookie on our hands. Labubu grabs a colorful butterfly net and jumps onto the sofa, trying to swoop the bouncing dessert out of the air. His friends join the chase, leaping over cushions and sliding under chairs. The living room is a whirlwind of laughter, dust, and sparkling magic trails. Can they catch the magical flying cookie? Whew! With one final bounce, the magic wears off, and the cookie lands perfectly back on its plate, completely unharmed and peaceful once again. Labubu flops onto the floor, his wizard hat askew and his cape tangled. His friends are all pooped out, lying on the rug and laughing at the crazy adventure they just had. But their bellies are still rumbling. Okay, maybe physical magic is too unpredictable. What about optical illusions? Labubu sets up a small, clean mirror right behind the cookie. Look, now there are 2 cookies. He points to the reflection with a proud grin on his furry face, hoping this clever trick will satisfy his friend's sweet tooth. Who can tell the difference, right? Well, his clever bunny friend tries to grab the second cookie, only to tap her fluffy paw against the hard glass of the mirror. It is just an illusion. You can't eat a reflection. The little squirrel sighs, the baby bear's tummy grumbles loudly, and everyone looks a little bit sad. Labubu's magic tricks have officially run out, and the cookie is still just 1. Labubu sits down on the wooden floor, feeling completely defeated. He slides off his magician cape and lets his long ears droop. He wanted so badly to be a magnificent wizard who could make everyone happy with a grand feast. He feels like he let his best friends down, and he doesn't know what to do next. But true friends don't care about grand magic tricks. The sweet little bunny hops over to Labubu and gently pats his shoulder. She looks at him with warm, loving eyes, letting him know that they are just happy to hang out with him. They don't need a mountain of cookies to have a wonderful time together. To show him, the wise little bunny picks up a small green leaf from the floor. With a gentle snap, she tears it right down the middle, making 2 equal parts. She happily hands one half to the little squirrel, who wags his tail. Labubu watches this simple act of sharing. His eyes widen as a different kind of light bulb goes off in his mind. Of course! The real magic isn't about spells, potions, or fancy hats. It is much simpler than that. Labubu hops back to the table and looks at his beautiful chocolate chip cookie. He doesn't need to multiply it into 5 giant cookies. He just needs to share what he already has. With a big smile on his face, he gets ready for the real magic trick. Snap! Labubu breaks the warm chocolate chip cookie right down the center. Then, with careful hands, he breaks those pieces again, creating 5 perfectly sized portions. Each piece is filled with delicious, gooey chocolate chips. It is not a giant cookie anymore, but it is made of pure love and friendship. 1 piece for the sweet bunny, 1 piece for the energetic squirrel, 1 for the baby bear, 1 for the gentle fawn, and the last perfect piece for Labubu himself. No magic wands, no bouncing disasters, just a simple act of kindness that brings the biggest smiles to everyone's faces. As they sit together, munching on their delicious, crispy treats, Labubu realizes that the greatest magic trick of all is sharing. It turns 1 tiny cookie into a mountain of happiness and laughter that fills the entire room. And that is the sweetest secret magic trick of all. See you next time for more fun adventures.